CtotheK. My name is Chris. I'm the C in this situation. I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, Lil Richie.
Hey.
Yeah, annotations right here. Click on his channel, subscribe. His videos are really good.
I just make videos about anything really. Just how I feel about life, how I see. You can see the world through my eyes by watching my videos.
That's deep, bro. So we're gonna be talking about Batman versus Superman, and this is a spoiler review. We're gonna go really in depth. So if you haven't watched the video, here are your 5 seconds. So beginning of the movie,
Okay.
right? First sequence, you see Batman's parents die.
Yeah.
For like the billionth time. What did you think?
I thought it was pretty stupid. I thought it looked really great.
It looked so cool.
It looked really great, but that would like never happen. Did you see Bruce Wayne's dad? Like he freaking tried to punch him.
He tried to punch the guy.
I thought Batman Begins did a better job showing.
That's true.
Like, hey man, don't hurt anyone.
And they weren't even in an alleyway.
Yeah.
They were like they just left the theater.
Like the dude came out of an alleyway.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what the hell is going on? Why would this is like it was very dumb. Like I feel like people who only knew Batman's origin story would respect that scene.
Yeah, they'd just be like, why did Batman's dad try to punch this guy?
But
like
otherwise, that like any other viewer would be like,
no.
This
And
is
then
so stupid.
another thing, it was like, just in case if you didn't get it the first time, you know, when Batman's dad died, he was all like Martha, which was something that I didn't like Martha.
Okay, so they only did that to show us that his to get in our heads that
her name was Martha.
I didn't catch that.
But you could have seen that on the tombstone. And you could have flashed back to that.
They could have shown
like, okay, you know, because the audience isn't stupid.
They could have shown. And they did show Martha as.
They showed Martha as the tombstone several times. You know, so it's kind of like they were really pushing that right at the beginning of the movie.
True, I didn't catch that.
And then one of the things is, so they're bringing the bodies into their casket. Like they're in the caskets. They're about to get put in Batman's weird funeral home thing that he has, right?
They just copied Batman Begins.
Yeah, they copied a little bit of Batman Begins,
just fell
which is okay because it's still Batman.
It's cool.
You know what I mean?
It's how it should be. So.
And then Bruce Wayne's running because he starts to run away, and you're like, oh, what's that? And then he falls into the Batcave, and you're like, okay, so he falls into the Batcave.
Is that his Batcave?
Well, yeah, that actually I think becomes his Batcave.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
But he falls into the Batcave. And then all of these bats show up and they start surrounding him in the first dream sequence.
He wasn't scared.
And he was like, ah, and then he just starts to like float up in the air. And we're like, and we're like, what? I was watching like going, these people are really stupid. Like
I didn't know what the hell was going on.
I was like, why?
But
why
I
did they make that
decided,
decision?
okay, I'll go with it because I don't know, man. That was weird.
I wasn't even like that was the first impression that you get in the movie. I was like, dude, they're gonna screw up this early, and then he wakes up, and I was like, oh my god.
They go to Metropolis, right? Yeah, so it shows like words.
Yeah.
In a movie, like I don't ever like seeing words like explaining the exposition. You know, it's like okay, now we're here. Like I think a movie should just flow. You don't have to tell them where they are. You know, I thought they should like that was for the people who didn't watch Man of Steel.
Yeah. One thing that I did want to talk about was like, Superman's supposed to be a really good guy. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's supposed to help the city and everything. I really wanted a scene where after all of the destruction of Metropolis and Man of Steel, you saw Superman like helping people rebuild the city.
No.
I just wanted a scene like that just because they could see that Superman, like, he didn't want to destroy all those buildings. It was just something that happened because it was collateral. I get that, but it kind of made me mad because it was one of those things where I was like...
Because if they did that, they wouldn't have shown how much like destruction he actually caused, and it wouldn't lead to that.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It would totally make Batman saving that little girl irrelevant.
It would. It would.
That scene, I thought that scene was really good.
That scene was good. Yeah,
it actually made me feel something because when he saved that girl and then she was like, "My mom's in that building."
Yeah, and the building was destroyed.
Oh.
That was cool.
I like Batman v Superman's beginning because it actually showed us the destruction and the pain it caused onto the people. They were trying to make us hate Superman.
I did want Superman.
Yeah, you wanted him to be portrayed in like the way he should be.
The way he should be, exactly. And that was one of my problems with this movie. Because like even all the parts that I liked in this movie, there were just some scenes where I was like, they're not portraying the guy how I wish they would have. You know what I mean?
know what you mean.
Like,
yeah. He was sort of a
yeah, he was kind of a douche. He was super self-centered throughout the movie. Like, he cared more about just what he wanted to do.
Did you see the way he was like watching himself on TV?
Yeah,
he was like, oh yeah, I did that shit.
Yeah, like look,
that
okay, he was just, Superman's main characteristics aren't selfishness and what I think about myself.
And he really liked being Superman.
Yeah, like, Superman's the kind of guy that's like, I'm a man made of steel in a world full of glass.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try my best.
My duty is
to make this world.
But I feel like it's like those philanthropists who donate a lot of money, but then everyone's like, oh, that guy, he's helping everyone, and then he gets all this good publicity.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel Superman is. He's like only doing this so that
he's doing it because he's a good guy.
They'll look at him like, I love this guy. He's helping us all.
And that's one of the things that they did in this movie that I was like, because they were like, be their hero, be their angel.
Superman had good intent. He had good intent, but it was self-centered.
Yeah, it seemed skewed.
I didn't really like anything with Superman in it.
Opening scene of this movie.
I thought it was
Lois Lane gets abducted by these terrorists.
That part?
I was like, this part, why is Lois Lane in the middle of...
I don't know how that was relevant at all.
Because apparently they needed Lois Lane to do something, number one. And number two, apparently they wanted this cataclysmic, like, this huge event to happen where Superman does something that puts him on trial. I'm like, dude, Superman pretty much destroyed all of Metropolis. You don't need another reason to put the guy on trial. Just go from where you were. You know what I mean?
Like, this guy destroyed our city.
It's like, okay, and that scene didn't make a lot of sense because in the scene, they think that Superman killed a whole bunch of people. He probably only killed like one guy.
No.
No, because remember, they're looking at the people, the terrorists that got shot by those guys with the bullets. Because Superman's gonna use bullets.
So they think Superman is responsible.
They think Superman is responsible for killing all of those people.
But he did kill that one guy.
He definitely killed the first guy.
The
guy that was holding Lois Lane captive or whatever. He flew straight into him at at least Mach 2. Like, you know, whoosh. But
I didn't like how he was so cool about it.
But he smiled.
Lois was like,
she was like, all right, and he flew right into the guy. Which I don't like Superman killing people, but like I feel like Superman would only kill if it was like last resort kind of thing. Yeah. You know, like kind of like what he did with General Zod.
Yeah,
sort of.
Because he was like shooting out.
Yeah, because he was trying to save a family.
Yeah, that's justified. But with this black guy,
but with this dude, he could have easily just used his like heat vision,
shoot the gun,
melted the gun, boom, end the story, and then the guy would have been like,
just even
I done messed up,
or just even swoop in, take the gun.
Yeah,
because
he could have been so fast. It would have been
because he was so fast.
Yeah,
he took the guy out.
Yeah,
so why couldn't he just be that
take
fast?
The gun.
Take the gun.
Take the gun. Like,
made no sense. And then where did they go after that though? Did they go to like the kryptonite? In the ocean?
Yeah, like right after that, it was just like, boom, kryptonite in the ocean.
They transitioned into this like two people on a boat.
Yeah.
In like Bora Bora.
I think he pulled it out of like some like destroyed ship or something like that. And he ripped it apart. It was like a piece of Superman's like home planet.
That was where, you know, that world changer machine in the first movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's where it's like that. Like Asia or somewhere.
Yeah, one of them was like in a different side of the Earth or something.
Yeah.
So they took a piece of kryptonite. They took the kryptonite out of the water.
Okay.
And they've already shown that Aquaman is in this movie. We'll talk about Aquaman later.
I thought they were gonna introduce Aquaman right there.
Like
as soon as I saw water, I'm like, Aquaman.
Dude, Aquaman's gonna show up. But no, he didn't. But we'll talk about Aquaman's cameo later. But I was like, I feel like Aquaman would have kept that green rock. Like, this is from a different Earth. Maybe I should keep this. It might come in handy later. You know?
Like the king of the sea.
He's like the king of the sea. He could have easily just been like, this would be important. Yeah. Takes it into Atlantis or something like that. Or Poseidonus or whatever, wherever.
But I thought if they fit, I don't even think that whole scene right there should even be in there. It really shouldn't have been. It could have so stupid.
They could have easily have just said, Lex Luthor found kryptonite, or left over in some ship.
Yeah, right. Maybe this is later on, but like when he gets into that ship, like, and he learns about Superman, he learns about the weakness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he goes and finds it.
And he's like, oh, where is this material? Yeah.
Why was that ship still there?
Yeah.
It's like the government quarantined
and that was like 18
this
months
huge
later.
ship right in the middle of Man of Steel.
Yeah.
And that's where Lex Luthor got all of his stuff. Yeah. And I'm sitting there like, cause Superman's not smart enough after 18 months of after Man of Steel.
Leave this, like, I'm gonna leave this in bad hands.
He's just gonna be like, I'm just gonna leave it there for the government to find. Why can't you just like pick it up?
Yeah.
Take it to Antarctica. You're gonna put
like if a UFO hits New York City right now.
Yeah.
They would just leave this UFO.
They just leave it there and put a blanket over it.
They would definitely get it out of.
They would get it out of the way.
Eyes.
Yeah.
Because that causes panic. There's a
like,
lot in this movie where once you think back about it, you're like, what the fuck?
Like Lex Luthor stuffs a Jolly Rancher in some dude's mouth. That made me laugh. I thought that was cool.
Oh, really?
I actually thought that was kind of interesting because I was like, all right.
It's his take on
this Lex Luthor, you can't really take it as like the Lex Luthor that we saw from like...
it's not the Lex Luthor you always thought of.
No, it's not. You have to think about it as, it's a new character. It's Lex Luthor's son.
Have you watched Young Justice?
Whatever. Yeah.
Have you know the Lex Luthor in that one?
Yeah.
I like that one.
That's the real Lex Luthor.
I think that's how he should be.
That's how Lex Luthor should be.
Manipulative, like...
Yeah,
but not crazy.
But not crazy. Just really
like
smart.
Businessman.
Yeah. Hey guys, thank you for watching our Batman vs Superman review. This is part 1. For part 2, go to Little Richie's channel. Link in the description. The video is really great. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. One of the scenes in this movie with Batman in them, freaking awesome.
Great.
They were awesome.
Best part about them.
They were awesome.
Best Batman.
Best Batman ever we've ever had.